going to be talking about a thing that used to be little in Fortnite, but is now a huge part of the game. And what is that thing? It's movement. Well, you could say, what is a movement? Well, it's something that will helps you move. Like, for example, a launch pad, a jetpack, everything like that. And today we're going to be talking through a few of them. So, we started off with the launch pad, which some people call the meme pad, but its real name is actually the launch pad. And this was added on launch or near launch. So it was it's a very thing that people used to rely on a lot, as there didn't used to be that many of abilities that helped you move. But as time went on, some came. For example, the jetpack, which was added recently into the game and is now, well, you have to use one of your 5 inventory slots to hold it, and it runs out after a certain amount of time. But I'm guessing you guys already knew that, to be honest. So, yeah. Then we also got hop rocks or crystals, whatever you want to call them. And they were added when Season 4 came out with the meteors. But right now they're actually being a bit decreased, as like some of the meteors are getting patched up and so forth. So right now they are there's not as many, but still they are there and are a pretty huge part, and they make you jump high and just help you move around quite quickly around the map. And well, they can be stacked with a lot of other movement abilities, like let's say launch pad and cop rock or crystal and impulses. They all can go with them. So speaking of impulses, actually, let's talk about them now. So impulses were added a bit ago, not like very close to now, but not too far back. And they are a grenade. You have to use up one of your inventory slots, and they help. Like, you can use them aggressively sometimes, or you could use them to play defensive, or again, as this video is about, movement. And they are a very diverse tool, actually. You can stack up to 8, so pretty worthwhile if you want to hold them. But yeah, so impulses are pretty nice, but also can have a few weaknesses. Like, what if you can't get to throw off the nade? But you can get through those, and it's a very good, well, I don't know what to call it, a grenade, I guess. Yeah, and then you got shopping carts, which were added very recently, and don't require holding anything. You just find them around the map, and 2 people can fit in. One is a passenger who can shoot, and one is a driver. And it can go pretty quick, but with momentum, that's where it goes a lot better. So the shopping cart is good because it's not just one person who can have that movement, it's multiple people. So it's like you can have a duo, and they can just zoom off into the rest of the map, while one's still able to shoot and able to do things. Yep, so it's pretty good, except for you are quite vulnerable sometimes if you're not at high speeds and can easily get shot. You then got the even more recently added bouncers, or yeah, well, to me they were pretty underwhelming, because I thought they were going to be like the old jump pad, but no, they weren't. So you just gotta deal with that, really. But they aren't that incredible. You just do a bit of a jump and manage to take no fall damage, which can be helpful for sky bases, but for movement, it's not that incredible, but it still helps you move. so it can be classed as a movement ability. And I have two more which you might not think of really movement abilities, but fire hydrants and tires, because if you jump on them they do move you, so I'd say that classes as it. But if you guys don't think so, tell me in the comments below. I just want to hear you guys' opinions, see what you guys think about it. But in my opinion, they are. So fire hydrants and tires, what they do is it's pretty simple. You just, but for fire hydrant, you have to break the top of it first, and then you can jump on the water and go a bit up into the air. Same with like the tires, that you don't have to break anything. So it's quite good, but not, again, like the bouncer, it's not that great for movement. Then what the whole video is meant to be about, there has been a huge influx in the amount of movement abilities that are going into the game, which is fine, but some people could see it as quite rushed, as everyone is just moving around quickly and can actually be harder to find. Because one of the main reasons like all these movement abilities being added in is because the old Blitz, well, people liked it because you could find people quickly, because the zone came quickly. So they thought an alternative to this was to use like more things that help you move, so then you can move quicker. But it doesn't actually help, because then it makes like everyone else move quicker, so you can't find people because everyone is gone before you can find them. So yeah, why are they doing it? They're doing it just so they can, they're trying to make people able to find another player, but it's not really the case. And sometimes these movement abilities can be used to just run away and play very passive, which isn't bad, but still a lot of people could see that as like a bit of a bad way to play. But overall, it doesn't really matter how you play if you're quite like happy with it. Like, it's just play styles, everyone has a different one, so yeah. But anyway guys, I want to know what you think of all these movement abilities being added into Fortnite, and tell me in the comments below what you think, and maybe just be social to everyone and make sure to have a good day. See ya.